What is Romanesque heritage? Why are we interested in medieval art, architecture, and traditions? What do the remains of medieval structures tell us about the time, about knowledge and skills of people in the Middle Ages? How have medieval societies and the legacy that they left influenced life in Europe? Scientific research and the exchange of knowledge and experiences form the basis of the Transromanica network. This is what I would like to talk about with Ute Engel, who is University Professor for History of Medieval Art and Architecture at the Martin Luther University Halle-Wittenberg and President of the European Romanesque Center in Merseburg. Welcome, Professor Engel. Thank you for joining us today.
Hello, welcome.
The heritage sites that we are referring to at Transromanica are 1,000 years old. What is so interesting about them from a scientific point of view, and why do we need to continue researching and learning about them still today?
The material heritage of the Romanesque period or the High Middle Ages is immense. It ranges from huge cathedrals and abbey churches to sculpture, precious goldsmith works, or colorful miniature paintings in medieval manuscripts. So the scholars of these precious and interesting and rewarding objects have to do a lot, and they will still have to do for a long time because this heritage is so rich and manifold. Another aspect is that it's not just research, but we have to document all these objects because often they are threatened by have been threatened in modern times and will be threatened. So we have to document them, we have to secure them, and which is very important, we have to explain them because often it's difficult to transfer knowledge into the modern world, into the modern experiences of our present listeners, readers, or observers. So this is a question of translating, you could say so, to translating the medieval objects and their world into the world of the present, and to reach the interested public, the general public. Additionally, scholarship never stands still. We continuously evolve new questions to these historic monuments, which often have to do with our own world. This is something which we try to achieve, to connect the historic world of the Romanesque period with our present world. For example, we are very interested today in the ways in which contacts and exchange functioned in the high medieval world between 1000 and about 1250. Contacts and exchange between artists and their patrons across Europe, or even farther afield into the Islamic world, for example, into the Islamic world of Spain, into the Mediterranean, or to the Holy Land, which was an important focus of this world of the Romanesque period. And of course, these questions of how to bring together the world of different religions and to explore how this worked and often worked well in medieval times could be of help for us today in order to achieve a better understanding of our common roots in a sort of common heritage between the Islamic world and our world of today. So these are questions which are of major interest for researching the period of the Romanesque time today.
So what I find very interesting is that you're saying with the development and changes in today's society, the questions that we have, they also change, and this is why we will always continue to research this heritage. This is a very interesting point, I think.
Yeah.
And now with your European Romanesque Center, you are launching an annual Romanesque Research Award, encouraging young academics to contribute to the research of Romanesque heritage also. Can you tell us something about this initiative?
Yes, the Romanesque Research Award is donated by the foundation, or Stiftung in German, Saale Sparkasse at Halle, and we are very grateful for this donation. It aims to encourage younger academic scholars who have recently finished their PhD dissertations in any topic, in any objects of the Romanesque period. It could be art, it could be architecture, archaeology, any questions of cultural history, theology. So a lot of sort of different questions, because the European Romanesque Center is an interdisciplinary achievement. So we are interested to reach all these different disciplines and to invite the younger scholars of these fields. And we invite them to apply for this award. It's not very high in sort of monetarian aspects, but it certainly can help these younger emerging scholars to become better known in the academic world, because the board which selects the winner out of the applications is our internationally based academic board of the European Romanesque Center. And there we have very renowned scholars which come from the United States, from Britain, from France, from Spain, from Poland, from the Czech Republic, Denmark, Netherlands, or Germany. So it's a large amount of interested and interesting, often university teachers, and they select the winner. So the winner has the chance to become well known among these sort of established scholars. And the prize will enable the winner to publish his or her research results in an appealing scientific manner. So it can be a very nice book to be produced, for example, or an important article in an important scientific magazine. And so this is another aspect of the prize. So it's not just this monetary aspect. And on top, the winner is invited to the European Romanesque Center at Merseburg, where usually the prize is handed over in a sort of festive ceremony. Often with a little bit of music and some speeches, laudaciones on the winner, on the young emerging scholar, and the laudatio and the lecture which is given on this occasion is printed in a small book. So it's something else to be handed on to the award winner. But of course, due to the Corona crisis, we couldn't carry through, unfortunately, this ceremony in 2020, and we are hoping very much that we will be able to do so in the near future, and to continue with this prize of the Romanesque Research Award.
So, as I'm understanding, this prize, the Romanesque Research Award, really is an initiative to help young academics, scholars, to foster their careers in research, scientific research on this theme, so that we can come back to what we talked about earlier, that we have new scholars, new academics who continue the research on the theme with the evolving and changing questions that we have back to the time of the Middle Ages.
Yes, that's right. And this is another important topic, because these younger people, of course, have their own new perspectives on these objects, even if the objects are well known, but they have their new perspectives coming from their own age. And they often are very good in applying new technologies, for example, digital technologies, which of course are very important to what I said earlier. I explained about the need to document and to secure these objects which are 1,000 years old. And of course, digital technologies can help us very much with this. And often this is something where the younger scholars are very sort of apt to do so. So we are always very interested in the way, also in a methodological way, how younger scholars approach these historic objects.
Yeah, so in turn, so to say, of this of the help that this prize provides to the scholars, they also in turn help develop the research further
yes,
in their own
perspective.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is very, very interesting. Thank you so much. And also thank you for sharing your thoughts and your insights with me today on the occasion of our first European Transromanica Day. Thank you, Professor Engel. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.